So let's take a little bit more look at settings. You go to your Start menu in Windows 10 and you click on Settings here, and you're going to notice that you have all kinds of different things that you can do, like link your Android phone, take a look at your network, put it in airplane mode, uninstall or install apps. So this will give you a list of all your apps and you can uninstall them. If you think you've got some maliciousware on there, that's a good place to start and see if there are any programs that you don't recognize and wonder what they are. Your accounts, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. You also have ease of access if you want the narrator to narrate your screen or the magnifier to come up. Cortana, if you want Cortana to be able to talk to her down here, you'll want to go ahead and make sure that she is turned on. If you want her to respond to "Hey Cortana," those kind of things. So if you like that, go ahead and get Cortana turned on. So I'm going to click the back bar at the top and talk about accounts. So in accounts, there are some really cool things that you can do. You can set your sign-in options. So if you don't want to type a password, instead you can change your password here, but you can add a PIN instead. And you really should require a password when your PC wakes up, because if you don't and your computer gets stolen, people have access to your passwords, your credit card information, anything that got saved in your browsers immediately. So require a password of some sort. Those who may have limited some memory issues or perhaps limited typing skills, then you could have a picture password instead. And when you add a picture, you'll be shown a list of pictures and you pick your picture out of the list by simply clicking on it or tapping on it if you're on a tablet. So that's some things to take a look at. Also, family and other people, this is where you can add another account. And you'll notice that I've added my husband as an administrator on this. So if I died, became incapacitated, or my profile became corrupt, my husband could still get into this, and he could get into all the documents, pictures, or taxes, anything that is stored on this computer he would have access to, and we could still get going on that. I can also add a family member who would be a sub-user, and this person would not have access to any of my information or my husband's information, only to theirs. It sets up a separate desktop with their own documents folder and those kinds of things. And you can also set up family safety, which is really a great thing if you have kids, and you can limit the types of websites they can go to. You can even not let them get to TurboTax or other programs. You can disable programs, you can add programs, you can disallow certain websites like YouTube. You can say only things that are appropriate for under 13, that they can't get into email, and that you can set hours that they can only log into the computer, say from 8 in the morning and 8 at night, and they can only be on for 2 hours during that time, and it would shut them down once they get to their 2 hours. It also sends you an email, which is very nice, every week telling you how long the student was on, and what sites they went to, what search terms they used. So then you could have a conversation about why are you searching for this, or what are you looking for. If the person tries to go to inappropriate sites, you can get a text message if you set it up that way, and you can either allow it or disallow the websites that the person is looking for. So this is really a handy thing to do. Under settings, so take a look at accounts, your personalization, all of your apps. If you want Cortana on, if you're not, you can turn it off, and your ease of access and some of those other things.